Alright, so I'm out here on the Devil's River. Again, I don't have the kids with me this time, but look what I found as I'm looking on the ground over here. Let me turn the camera around so you can see. Oh, it won't let me. Let me just do it this way. Do you see that? An arrowhead. A small one. I don't know if you can see that right now. And look right here. Another arrowhead. Isn't that cool? And right here we have another one right there. Of course they're all broken because this is where they sat and made them, because there's thousands of shards. And here was a part of a spearhead, I think, that got broken. Or maybe a scraping tool, but you can see where they nibbled away on it right there. Pretty cool. I'll show you more as I find them. So this is what it looks like where they sat. I'm sure they didn't sit on the cactus to make arrowheads. I'm guessing the hunters were out hunting and the women and the children were sitting here making these arrowheads. There's a spot up on the hill over that way where there were some grinding holes where they used to grind supposedly hickory nuts to mix with the food that they would get. And down over here through those trees is the Devil's River. And so they had a steady supply of fish over there and lots of deer around here. Of course they didn't have a windmill. But this is what the ground looks like. And I have a cold today, so I sound a little bit rougher than normal. And you can see, if you look really close, thousands of little shards where they started one. Here's another one where they started it. We might even find one right now.
I didn't hear anything from anybody, Clover.
I'm not going to answer that. And there's a start of one that got broken. And there's another one. Thousands of little shards. You can see the edge was worked on that one. I bet you we can find one right now if we look just a little bit. There's a broken piece of, just a flake. You know they were let down as they were chewing on this stuff. They got really close. And then they broke it. And I bet they said darn in whatever Indian language they were speaking. Supposedly this is the Coahuiltecan Indians that lived on the Devil's River. I might be mistaken, but I read that when my wife... Oh, look at here. What do we have here? Ah, it's just a flake. They can see they were working on it. But my wife and I wrote an article on the Devil's River when we used to write for Texas Live magazine. Oh, what do we have here? Another flake, I'll bet. Ooh, it's pretty. It's deceptive. These, some of them would be used as spears, and some of them would be used for arrowheads. That's not a very good one. I think you might be able to find that article floating around online somewhere. It's called Dare the Devil. Story of Leander McNelly cleaning up the Nueces Strip. I think, if memory serves me correctly. Oop, I think we're going to find something here. There's something that's been worked on a lot. Oh, it's a flake. Get that. Oop. Oh, there's one that started. Whew, that's pretty. But it's not good enough. So I'm going to leave that for someone else to find. But that way we're going to find one right here. I'll turn this off and I'll turn it back on if I find one. This area was just recently plowed, and this used to be a spot where we could find a lot of arrowheads. Now they have been, well, maybe I'll find one. I will look a little bit and I will show it to you if I find it. All right, here we are, day 2, looking for some arrowheads. And I've got my dad back there. Hey Dad, say hi.
Hey, hey,
We're looking for Indian arrowheads. Back in the same spot where I found those 4 yesterday. And I've got friend Nick over there from church. Say hey, Nick.
how's it going?
All right, so we're gonna look at some of these, and I'm gonna turn the camera around in a second and let you see them. All right, let's find some. Over here, this is Isaac found this arrowhead. That is gorgeous. Cool, fantastic. All right, I found 3. One's a spearhead, 2's an arrowhead. I'll show you. Right in there. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see better. There we go. You can see there's a broken one on the right and a small one with a little boat tail thing that would go in the arrow notch. And this one on the far left is like a spearhead, the broken spearhead. Pretty cool. It was laying right here. I haven't even touched it. Find it with me. Do you see it? There it is. Let's see how pretty it is. Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow. Wow. Look at you go, Clover.
This is
Right there.
Watch him choke it.
That's good.
And look at this. This is an old cemetery. There used to be a fort on this property on the Devil's River. I forget the name of the fort, but this is a child cemetery, grave site. All these kids died in the yellow fever epidemic of 1883. It looks like. Can't remember. 1897. That's when they died. All the same year, within a few months, a few days from one another. I think these guys here were 9 and 7. The Tompkin kids. There's the whole Tompkin family here. And over here, let's see if I turn the phone around. I was born when he died. Well, they all died in the same year. This is all yellow fever. You can tell the parents really loved these kids, or whoever it was. They just assumed their parents lived and the kids did not.
The front wall or something and boxed it in too.
I will turn the camera around and I'll show you the inside of this one over here. These were all hand hewn. It had to have been.
I think this
This is James Henry Martin,
burial site right here.
born March 26th. Can't read that.
What year?
I can't read it. That'd be in the 1880, I'm guessing. And you can see some.
Look how he put this big stone up here, and he put those little chinks in there to hold it up.
Because it wasn't level.
Yeah. Mortar's no good. Look at it.
And what does it need to have in it to be strong?
Cement. They didn't have cement at that time. They used lime, sand, and ash. Nick?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Found one?
Tell you, we're out here in far West Texas, Del Rio area, looking at this old grave site. These kids were all killed, died around 1887, best we can tell. Brothers and sisters. Some of them died within days of each other, day or two. First time we've ever seen a headstone, 2 headstones as one. Must have been a brother and sister who had died at the same time. Pan over to that and show them that headstone. Can you imagine the heartbreak? of parents who survived all these children, 8, 9, 12, 13 years old. And somebody came out here and buried them and made this monument around them to protect them. The love and heartbreak that this spot represented. Just unbelievable.
Somewhere around here is a headstone. I think this is it. You can tell this is a hand-hewn stone because it's square. It's somewhere right next to a cactus. Where is that? There's another one. This area would flood on the Devil's River before they put in all the dams. Help me find that headstone. There's some over there. I think this is it.
Okay.
There's another one that I found years ago. Ooh, that's cactus.
There it is over there. Huh?
Yeah, here it is.
Where?
They got busted up. You can see the H and the T on him. I tried to piece this together a while back.
I wonder who would break it.
It wasn't as broken as this is now. I hope that someone didn't do that. There's part of a letter there.
What's this strap you're looking at?
I don't know. This is all piece of it
Kind
here.
of like Burton.
This McDonald's.
Oh, that was one right
Double
there. Look
burger.
at that.
Yeah.
I bet.
I thought you'd find this neat. Here's a old cave. Can't go up too far in it. They've spotted some mountain lions out here. I wonder if they're making a home. Oh, we can feel cold air coming out of it. You want to go see, don't you? Here you go. See if I can turn on the light. Oh, it's got cold air coming out of it. Ooh, that's spooky. I bet you the aqua jigger would go in there. Not me. See the armadillo. Here's another cave up there. Let me zoom out. I found another cave. The reason I'm being quiet is because I want to be able to see some animals. See it? I'm going to go in and poke my head in and give you a look. Oh man. Looks like something's living in there. That could be a mountain lion in there for sure. I'm not crawling in there though. I feel cold air coming out of it. I'm not going in. And here's another one that looks like it's definitely got something in it.